Hello, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Nubian King on YouTube. Another great dissertation from another great intellectual, intelligent, incredible, inspiring brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go. Okay, if you subscribed already to the Nubian King channel, my channel, let me say thank you for doing that. Really, really appreciate it. Love you. Okay. If you are going to subscribe, let me say thank you in advance before you do subscribe. All right. So all my subscribers, you know I love you. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. For those of you that's new to the channel, thank you and welcome you for showing up. Briefly, the Nubian King, I'm like your uncle, your big brother, your cousin, friend, family, relatives, somebody that you like to talk to that got some sense, a different kind of way of looking at things, life, living, and being here on planet Earth. Okay? So I'm just, a brother living here in Israel. And I like to try to say things and share things mentally through conversation with you to help you have a better life, like, to understand things and see things and kind of look at things a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? And today, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. You just subscribed. I really, really, really appreciate that. Today, I want to speak to you briefly about something that I'm beginning to see. And it's concerning the passport bros. If you know about that, then great. If you don't, the YouTube is packed full of information. As a matter of fact, one brother in particular does an excellent job of keeping up and watching and revealing what's going on with the passport bro situation. His name is Philip Scott Audio Experience. He's on YouTube also, the Philip Scott Show out of Texas. Big brother like me, and he got a lot of real good commentary. The brother's intelligent. He has great focus, a lot of good wisdom, to share, about life and different things. So he has a real powerful program. I admire the young brother. I just said he's not like 20, 30 like that. I'm 62 and he's a little younger than me. I actually went on his live and he was very humble, and really, really appreciate the brother's spirit. But you can go to his show and he talk a lot about the passport bros videos and everything, they sent in to him, and he has some powerful commentary. But this morning, as I was getting ready to come to work, he had put up a post about women that's going to different you got some females that have actually got on a plane and flown out of America following the passport bro. A few days ago, he showed inside a plane. This black girl was up. I mean, she literally was going berserk, bananas, bat-ish crazy, hollering and screaming at this brother, and it was because he was going to another country to, whatever. All right. The brother never responded. He was cool. They're on the airplane, and this black woman is up there raising hell at the brother on the airplane. Straight ghetto. It's like you can take him out the ghetto, but you can't get that ghetto out of there. Girl, you 30-some-thousand feet, got the whole plane upset. White folks, black folks, everybody ready to snap your neck because you mad because this brother is going somewhere else because he don't want to be around you. I mean, look at you. You know what I'm saying? Look at what you're doing. Girl, you up here in the sky acting a damnable fool. You mad because he leaving? And see, that right there is what I want to say. You're mad because he leaving, and right there is where I want to say you're not even interested in knowing and trying to understand why he leaving. You don't want to see that. And see, this is the issue that these women is having. You do not want anybody to step to you about your foolishness. You get mad, you get arrogant, you get in your feelings because you got so much false pride. You know what I'm saying? You thought your way up so high on the totem pole, can't nobody reach you. You're up there by yourself with your wig on, your extra long eyelashes now. The eyelashes are 2 inches. You know what I'm saying? And the fingernails so long they look like claws now. and your attitude like, yo, I'm the boss, bitch. Whoa! You know, what's happening? Y'all didn't want to hear about it. You don't want to hear about it. This woman, this morning, was seeing on the YouTube, this white woman landed in Thailand, all upset, talking smack because so many white men was in Thailand. They got the audacity to be flying up out of America behind these guys that's leaving their butts. Because why? They too daggone arrogant to stop and try to understand why they leaving. Why they leaving you? This is what they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that. And I'm going to tell you, whether you want to hear it or not, I doubt very serious any of them girls listen to me. I doubt very serious. Because they don't want to listen to nobody. You're going to keep losing your men. It's going to be such a drain. All you're going to have is another woman to lay with. That's it. That's it. And the sisters, that's good sisters, y'all being too quiet on this thing. You know, you being too quiet. You know, a woman can check another woman. She don't want no man, you know, and then they doing that because they don't respect black men. You see, this hate has been spewed so long, for so many years, so many places against black men. Don't nobody respect black men. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? And so now you got our sisters, they went tricked out again, you know, about us. And so now the brothers is going other places. And then again, you see on the video, these men with these other women in these foreign countries having a ball. I just listened to a video. This brother, he's in the Philippines. He's a retired Air Forceman. He's like 40. He got him a wife. She's 26, 7, something like that. And she's in conception. They're about to have a baby. And you could just sit there and look, and the brother is, woo, you can see he is so exceedingly happy and content. You know what I'm saying? And the brother was real cool. You know, when the interviewer asked him about American women, he was cool. You know, he didn't go in real like, oh yeah, woo. He said, well, you know, they do what they do based on what they believe in. He said, man, it don't necessarily work out for them, but you know, everybody got a right to do what they feel they need to do. I said, wow, that brother was cool, man. That was great. He said they do what they do based on what they feel they want to do. You're right, and what they're doing is wrong, because it's not netting you the man. You see, it's real simple. If a man get on the aircraft after paying whatever it costs to get on that airplane, and he fly out of the country with the objective of meeting him a female to marry, because he wants a family, he want to settle down, he want to be a husband, and he wants to take care of family. Now, you got millions of women in the country that you're in called the United States of America. But you, for whatever reason, right, you feel you had to fly out of that place to go to another country to get a woman that wanted to do the same thing you want to do, right? But now when you talk to the women in America, they claim they want a man. But when you listen to their requirement, it's all based upon money and materialism. That's it. That's it. And the man, hey, he's like, I'll get the money. You be the wife, I'll be the husband. No, they don't want to do that. American women, they don't want to do that. They don't want to be the wife. They don't want to cook and clean and, you know, be the wife. Like what they want to be, I ain't even figured that out yet. They don't want to be doing nothing in the relationship. Like, okay, so you want me to pay your bills? What are you willing to do? Man, you know what? Oh, wow. See, these girls are not interested in hearing nothing about the bullshit that they doing. Nobody, they don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. You know, when you make a mistake, the wise thing is to learn from it. And why is that wise? So that you don't do it again. And that's the way it is. But when you get to a point where you don't want nobody to say nothing about the mistakes that you made, and you're not willing to own up to the mistake and acknowledge that that's a mistake, you're going to lose. Which means what? You're going to do it again. And if you do it again, sometimes the mistakes may cost you greatly, depending on what kind of mistake you make. These females that's running around here losing these men, it's like you don't want nobody to tell you nothing about the stuff you're doing. And the stuff you're doing is causing you to lose. On one hand, you say you want a man, you want to take care of family, you want to do all that. But then when you come with these demands, what the man has to do for you, and then the man asks you, well, okay, what are you willing to do? You ain't got nothing to say. And what do the man need you to do? Be his wife. He'll take care of you. Be a homemaker. He'll take care of you. No, y'all don't want that. Because now I see the female talking about cooking and cleaning is a slave. I ain't willing to be your slave. Okay, then as the man, I'm going to work, get all the money. We're going to take care of the house, take care of the food, clothing, shelter, everything like that on that. Why? What are you going to do? As the man, he needs you to manage the house. Yeah, he needs you to cook the food, make sure everything clean. You know what I'm saying? When he come in from work every day, you know, everything's set like that. You be the homemaker. You the mother. They don't want to do that. Okay, so what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? In this relationship. All right, say that. So what are you doing? He getting on the plane going to where the women that's willing to do that and willing to be the wife. So in this little short dissertation about these passport bros and the women that's mad because the men leaving, the word is you all are blowing real bad because you don't want nobody to tell you what the problem is, the things that you're doing to cause these men to leave. They're not just leaving because, you know, somebody paying them. It's something that the men are looking for in the woman. In the modern American, European woman is not willing to be that kind of person. Okay, so if you don't want to do that, leave the man alone. Why you got to get on the plane and follow him and raise hell about him going and getting with a woman that's willing to do the things that he looking for? You know, you had a woman sitting up talking about what she want. Okay, well, if the man not willing to do that, so what? I mean, it's like you want him to do what you want him to do, and then when he don't want to do that, you got a problem with him going to another woman that's willing to do what he want her to do and make a family and have them babies and have a house and settle down and have a life. Oh, you mad with that? Only out of America, man. Wee. That's crazy. That's crazy. You mad with another woman because she doing what the man ask her to do with a good spirit. Not only just doing it, she has a good spirit. She happy to do it. But you mad with her. Oh God. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. See what y'all, you know, and I know, you know what? It always be The person that need to hear the truth, they don't even hear it because they're off somewhere doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? The females that really need to hear this, what I'm saying, they ain't even hearing it because they're off doing whatever it is they're doing. And what I'm just simply saying in a nutshell is that if you're losing your man, you're losing your men, you're seeing the men get on the plane and go to other countries to deal with other women, you need to stop and ask why. Just that simple, a 3-letter word, one question, why? Why they leaving? But not only, that's the first step. The next step, which really is the most important step, is for you to be able to hear what the answer is. You're messing up. That's what they don't want to hear. And that's incredible. It's real simple. They don't want to hear they messing up. You know, what I'm seeing is these women, they just want to do what they want to do. And no matter what that is, they want you to accept it and don't say nothing about it. Instead of losing. You know, it's like you do all that you do based on whatever you do. A woman, black woman, white woman, whatever. And if you thought that's what you needed to do to get a man, okay. All right, cool. And then when the man don't choose you, you get mad as hell. I mean, you just woo. But what it was, somehow or another, some way, shape, form, or fashion, I don't know, you thought that dressing like a 304 with your booty out and your breasts hanging and all of that and tattoos everywhere, you thought, in the fingernails, and you thought somehow or another, some way, shape, form, and fashion, you end up thinking that was going to attract a man to you. In a bad attitude. Would you say boss bitch, a baddie, and all of that? You're losing, steady losing. As these men get older, they want to start, you know, settling down and have a family and everything. You know, I'm going to end on this story. Over here in Israel, there's this couple, you know, well, they were a couple, and they had a couple of babies, and they both was wilding out. The young brother and the girlfriend, oh man, they was drugging it up, partying. They was on the wild side of life. And they had a couple of children, and I went up to see the young brother because I heard some stories I wanted to hear and talk to him myself, sit down, because you know, people, when they tell you things, people have a tendency of telling you things based on their own interpretation, their emotion, what they believe, as opposed to telling you what it purely truly is. They're gonna add their little thoughts in there, and so you're not really getting the pure subject. You know, it's the subject in there, but it's mixed with what they feel. So me, being smart enough to understand that reality, I want to sit down and talk with you myself and let my spirit look at what's going on. And so I went up and talked with the brother, and come to find out, the brother said that, yeah, he said, yeah, we was drugging out, you know, getting high and everything. But one day I was sitting there in the living room, and the two babies, you know, I had two babies. Our two babies was on the floor playing and, you know, rolling around, what have you. He said, my head came clear enough, just long enough for me to realize, wow, we got children. And we got to straighten up so we can raise these babies right. And so when he went to his girl and told her that, she tripped out. She didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. She got mad with him and told lies on him. Mean lies. Woof. Just because she didn't want to stop. And then later on, a long time later on, she told a girlfriend of hers that she lied. None of that truth. Wow. But the brother, in and out of court, you know, reputation damaged. And that was it. And what did the sister do? Nothing. What happened to her? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Dropped that lie on the brother and went on by her business. Didn't give a crap. And that's why a lot of these men is getting on help on out of there. You know? Because you don't care. Don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? And it's always the wisdom never get to the ears of those that need to hear it. And I said it because I love you. All right? Pass this on and try to sit down and let some of those girls hear that the only thing they need to do is ask one question. Why are these men leaving? But you got to be ready to hear the answer. Right? And make those necessary changes. I love you with a perfect love. I love you from the basement of my heart to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.